Hi everybody, Nancy A here from Professional Movement Solutions. Today I want to show you a stretch for your hips. Your hips are so important because they link your legs to your trunk. So when we're talking mobility, that is to say walking, getting from one place to another, our hips matter. And this stretch is going to help us improve our ability to step forward and have enough mobility and flexibility in our hips to allow for a nice stride length, a normal stride length. So we're going to be stretching the front of our hips. It's got a few steps to it, so listen closely here, right? Please be near a wall or a heavy piece of furniture if you'd like to steady yourself, because I want you to focus on the stretch, not trying to keep your balance. But here, to stretch the front of our right hip, what we're going to do is we're going to bring that right leg back and be on the ball of that right foot, right? And then I'm going to kind of just lower myself. Even in the video, you can just imagine yourself getting lower in the frame, and you're kind of dropping this knee, this right knee, down towards the floor. Okay, you want to keep an upright posture. You don't want to lean forward. You'll lose the stretch almost immediately. But if you're here, you might feel the stretch already. I do, but that's okay. That's me. But you'll feel it here in the front of the hip or in the front of the thigh, even down towards the knee. Again, the front of the thigh towards the knee. And if you don't feel it here, you could do something like tuck your tail. It's a pelvic tilt, really, and that will accentuate it. And or you can press out and back through that heel. You'll see my knee coming back a little bit too, and that should add to the draw, the stretch in the front here. Okay, I tend to hold this, like in my classes, I hold it about 10 seconds. If you can keep the position and hold it longer, all the better. Okay, no more than 30 seconds for sure. And then you can just kind of walk forward out of that stretch. And again, use something to help you do that. I'll show it to you also on the left, right? So now if we're going to do on the left, we're on the ball of that left foot behind us. We're bending our knees. We're getting lower, right? And we're pretending now to basically drop this back left knee towards the floor. And you might feel the stretch already, again, in the front of the hip, front of the thigh. If you don't, you can tuck your tail, like a pelvic tilt maneuver, and or press out through the heel a little bit. And you just go as far as you can for a gentle stretch, gentle, gentle. And as I said on the right, 10 seconds, no more than 30. It's a tough position to be in, so don't worry about even getting to 30. If you could just even do one on each side, that's a step, pun intended, in the right direction. Okay, so our hip flexors, they matter when we stride, when we take a big step, because that back hip's got to have that flexibility to make that stride length happen and to walk normally. Okay, so very important, especially if you sit a lot during the day, these can get short, they can get tight, and this stretch can help loosen those up. But remember to do stretches after an activity, not before. They're a steady hold to a gentle stretch only, and no bouncing, ideally no bouncing, right? So I hope you'll give it a try. Please let me know if you have any questions about it. I'm happy to help, and keep moving.